we talked earlier about the changes happening in our industry, and I would say that every office furniture dealer is looking for
Mhm.
ways to separate themselves from the crowd. I mean, there were times when you would go, prior to 2020, you would go on a project and there'd be two or three people, your competitor.
Yeah.
Now there's 10 people competing, and standing up from the crowd is important. And, how do you do that? And what do you do? What tools do you do? How do you present your presentation? What does it look like? What value adds are you giving? And you just described so many different things that you can do by learning to leverage technology, knowing how to use it to set yourself apart, to really make yourself stand out. When the competition field went from 3 to 10, it's got to be more than just price. Because if it's, excuse me, guys, a little allergy attack here. If it's only price, that's the decision maker, then you're
Yeah.
losing money because somebody can always be lower. What are you doing to set yourself up apart? What are you adding to the process that is better, that's going to distinguish you to make the client go, wow, this dealer would be really great to work with. Look at all that they did right here. And technology plays a role in that. And understanding how to leverage it for your success is super important.
It is. And, again, we could spend 2 hours just on this
Oh, yeah.
and go on and on this theme. But I will add, I mean, I always feel like the human element is so important.
Mhm.
And, along with that human element, I think is transparency because selecting that dealership, sometimes they are the last, per group to the table in a deal, but they're the ones that stay through way beyond the install.
Yeah.
Their time. I worked at CBRE for a while, and once the broker signs that lease, there are times when some brokers may step out. There are others who maybe stay involved, but many of them maybe don't have a huge interest level in furniture.
Mm-mm.
And so that dealership really exists, for such a long time beyond the deal to do that move add change work.
Yep.
And I always say it's kind of like a marriage, a little bit. You have to select that furniture dealership and feel trust, and the trust has to be instilled. And part of that is transparency to the process, transparency on pricing, and just being human.
Yeah, absolutely.